Hissy Hive! Hello and welcome to the Hissy Hive, everybody. This right here, this special guest that I have with me today, is my youngest hissing cockroach, and I named her Nala. And Nala, would you like to go off of my thumb really quickly? Do you want to walk around? Yeah? I want to tell you guys about something that I'm working on intermittently to help my hissies adjust to me. They're still pretty new to the colony and they are learning to trust me a lot more without running away the moment my hand comes into the tank. And I want to show you guys exactly how I am trying to gain their trust. There's two things that I'm doing. One is they really get kind of skittish and afraid if you just go in and new roaches that are not used to you at all, you just grab and pick them up, they're gonna get really scared. So what I do to introduce myself to them is make sure that not every time that I interact or touch them has to be me picking them up, so that they can associate that, oh, not every time that's gonna happen. Sometimes I'll just go in and give them little gentle pets like this. And you can see a little bit of Nala's skittishness here and there, but she's not terrified. And then also, here and there, I'll go in and just greet them when they're antenna first. If they're resting and not gonna expect a giant hand to, come down from the heavens and poke their back, that'll scare them. So I go in first and make sure I touch their antenna. And then they know, oh, she's here. And then I go in for a little pet. There you go. Sometimes a little gentle pats, and then they'll pancake a little bit. But then I'll let them go and not end up picking them up. Sometimes I'll pick them up. Sometimes, I have that really mean territorial cockroach hornet, and he is, sometimes he gets very rude with the elderly mama, and he's very territorial about just a lot of the space. So when he's just really in a mood, I'll pick him up and I'll take some time and hold him for a little while, and then when he's calmed down, I'll put him back and he'll go to his own little corner and leave everyone alone. But sometimes, there's different approaches to different cockroaches. They all have different personalities, and it's fun to get to know each one of them specifically. Nala was the first one that I ever picked up from the package that I got in the mail of the new colony members. So she was the first that I ever held, and she trusted me the most out of all of them, it seems. And she got a little bit more skittish, but I'm trying to work with her. And even though she is not necessarily a baby, she's pretty small. If you look at the size of my hand, she's a small roach. She is skinnier than Santani and Rusa. They are also juveniles, but they have a much flatter, rounder body shape. And I don't know if they're gonna grow into a different shape like Nala, but they seem to be the same type. Looks like Rusa is a black tiger hisser, but I'm not sure. Can they interbreed with the striped ones? In any case, Nala here is not running away from me, and I'm trying to slowly interact and have these little moments with each of my hissers individually, spending some time not just with my favorites, but every single one of them, occasionally holding them and taking them out of the tank, spending some time with them, learning their personalities and what they're afraid of and what they react best with. Some of them react best if I just take my whole hand and gently just pat down, and then they pancake and they don't get really scared, and then they kind of come out from hiding and check you out. Some of them, if you do that, they'll absolutely freak. And some of them, I find a little warning, hey, I'm here, and then go in for a pet, they react a lot better. Nala's one of those. I gotta warn her that, hey, I'm around. But yeah, they seem very cautious. I guess that's good. Hornet, though, he is such a character. Oh my gosh. He tries to skydive sometimes, and I have to be extremely careful with him because he'll be calm, and he'll seem like he loves being held, and he'll get into all the fights and hissing and all that stuff with the colony, but then I pick him up, and he's like, oh, that's all right, and then boom, he teleports off of my hand, so I have to be extremely careful. They can be fast, even though they are typically docile and slow. At times, they can be fast if they want to, and it can be quite an experience if you're not prepared for that. So, for the safety of the hissers, make sure you got a hand under the hand you're carrying them with, and not too high up from the ground if any. You know your roach. You'll get to know them. I'm getting to know mine, and I know now to be extremely careful that Hornet likes to go feral. Nala teleports a little bit sometimes, but again, she's not mean. She just gets spooked, so I have to be slow with Nala. That's right. And I gotta be slow with you. Well, hey guys, thank you for watching this little episode on the Hissy Hive. Looks like basically all I'm saying is every roach has a different personality, a different style of how they react to you, and you should get to know that and learn them and be careful, because sometimes they might try to pull a move. Well, hope you guys have a fantastic day. Nala's just exploring a little bit, and then I'll put her back. Everyone's probably missing her. Mama probably misses her a lot. Mama loves to take on a motherly role and gets very nervous if she's without the little ones for a while. I think it's very sweet. But hey, have a wonderful day, guys, and I'll see you next time. Nala, you want to say goodbye to the camera? Do you want to say goodbye to the camera? Let's see. Let's see, Nala. Bye-bye. It's a little blurry. All right, see you.